Hello, it is I, ReNiC, and we are back. Now, this is the second episode, and instead of I already can tell that I've improved a lot, and I had a few videos to showcase that, but I ran into this Baehyun player that really mopped the floor with me, so I'm pretty sure he was trolling me most of the matches too, but he's much better than me. I couldn't really do much about it. So there's a few things that I really took from these few rounds matches we played. One is that obviously my conversions need work, and my counter hits into conversions need work. So what I mean by that is that a big part of Slayer, or probably a lot of characters, is that when you get a counter hit, obviously you can have a much better follow-up than if it was just a normal hit or block. Now the counter hits for Slayer especially are really devastating because they lead into gigantic damage. But if they do block whatever I'm doing, a lot of the time I do have good options after the fact. I just need to know and have the reaction down quick enough to do that option rather than my follow-up if it hit.
Wow.
Yeah, I was a little salty about that. I was like, oh man, I sniffed you out, I got you there. No. But oh yeah, one thing now that I saw that is that it seems really, really stupid to jump in at this character if you don't have something super red, because not only does that anti-air seem to be basically any jump in, even that super, it leads into a combo, into an air combo, into his general mix-up gameplay, which is knocked down into ball. But anyway, the counters into the correct conversions are something I feel I really need to work on. And you can see the rounds that I do get the correct, or at least a semi-correct follow-up to when I do hit him with the counter, I do very well. The ones that I don't, you can still see where I'm panicking a little bit. I'm like, jump, light kick fierce. Like, you know, I don't have it 100% into muscle memory yet. But that will come with time. And like I said, this game is really fun, so it's only a matter of time because I'm going to keep playing. So obviously those are two big things that I've noticed. The other thing is that, well, first off, let me say this match was between like 4 frames of lag to 7, which fluctuated through that. That being said, I feel like fighting against Baehyun would be, well, it would just be less, it wouldn't be easier in the sense of, you know, the results would still be the same. This guy's definitely better than me. But it would just be a little less hectic and stressful when he's doing these knockdowns into high lows while you're being bounced between his normals and the ball. He can control the ball to not super limited, but it's a limited extent, and obviously you can see that where he's moving it back and forth and such. I think for the most part, you know, or at least this player for this character, you know, he goes for, you know, 2 general mix-ups. Oh god, yeah, he just oh yeah, wake up super, I got that. So it's the knockdown, which is the sweep, the split sweep. If he confirms it well or guesses right, he goes into the uppercut kick, which is insane damage. Other times, the majority of the time, he's going into he's canceling it into the ball and putting me in the blender. And then if he gets a hit, another knockdown, he goes into the ball again. Otherwise, he'll do like some type of standing pressure where you'll see him do something like the standing kick into kind of the forward moving axe kick. Which, why that is okay, even though he's not hitting me when he's doing that forward moving axe kick, is because I can't seem to punish it. Now, I don't know if I'm missing something, or maybe if this is just not the best matchup for Slayer, or maybe Slayer, destroys this guy. I don't know, but I'm struggling with Baehyun. A lot of it is just the matchup in general is brand new to me, so that could be a lot of it. I'm sure I'll do a lot better with some more experience. There's not a lot of Baehyun players, so. Yeah, he'll go into the punish or the knockdown into the ball, put me in the blender, or he will, if I'm not blocking, normally he'll do like some type of standing kick, while I'm blocking the ball and he doesn't get to convert off of it, he normally goes in the standing kick into the forward moving axe kick. Now after a knockdown and he has enough time, he seems to favor like some type of cross up. A jump over cross up into his general block string, and then his sweep into the ball, and then he puts me in the blender again. Or instead of while he's crossing up and hitting me and force me to block, he will cross up and not press a button and do an empty jump low. And then from there, he's almost every time gone into the uppercut loop, which obviously is, I think, his most damage. I think the hardest part is understanding when I can move and when I can't. Because obviously, when he's got you in the blender like that, I mean, you're pretty much stuck there unless you're going to spend meter to. Not blitz. Damn, I don't know Guilty Gear terms. It's like an alpha counter. Out. There are a few holes. When there's a little bit of lag, the holes basically become non-existent. So that's a little hard to deal with, especially because my execution's always been pretty bad. I'm more of a I want to make the right read and score heavily off of one good read, and then hopefully get you into the position I want you to be in. Also, this isn't going to be too crazy. I know it's Valentine's Day. You guys got a lot of stuff to do, you big players, but if you haven't messed with Baehyun and you're like a Street Fighter player like me, he's pretty cool. He's got the fireballs, of course. He's got the uppercuts. He's got, now his combos aren't like standard Gatling combos like Guilty Gear. He has more of a link system like Street Fighter players would be more used to. And obviously his combos aren't super advanced, so you'd probably be more comfortable with this. Now that doesn't mean I'm not going to like you playing Baehyun, because I think Baehyun's very annoying. But if you're a Street Fighter player, you might be interested in checking him out. Plus he's a big ass, like, I don't know, robot or android or something, and he's got some girl controlling him inside. He's like a Gundam, he's like a human looking Gundam. So I mean, and that's just me kind of spreading the Guilty Gear love. I think this game has a lot of archetypes that you're going to be able to enjoy. Like I said, Street Fighter players might like Baehyun. You specifically like Dudley Makoto style, you'll like Slayer. You got the Vortex characters like Raven. You got cutesy little kawaii sons. I don't know, I'm so bad. Like May and such, and you got badasses like Johnny, which is who I would probably play if I wasn't playing Slayer. But yeah, I'm going to showcase stuff that I've actually been incorporating next video, like the dash cancels and stuff like that. But I just wanted to kind of go over this just to kind of get my mind working on it, because Baehyun is definitely a thorn in my side. So obviously, like any time else, if you have any tips or tricks or comments, suggestions, questions, go ahead and leave them in the comments, and let me know. We'll talk about it.